When I was diagnosed with melanoma, I actually had gone in and had a mole removed. It was one that had looked a little bit questionable, one that I had really brought attention to, pointed it out to my doctor, and they had actually told me it was fine. They hadn't even suggested that I get it removed, but something inside of me said, no, this needs to come off. There's something wrong with it. So I went in, I had the mole removed, and 2 weeks later I went back in to get my stitches taken out. And I remember the doctor came in and he said, well, you have stage 2 melanoma. And one of the reasons, obviously, why I was diagnosed with melanoma, or so my doctor thinks, is I was a tanning bed user. At the age of 17, I really hated the fact that I had a fair complexion. I hated the fact that my friends could, go to the beach and get a really nice tan, and I would either stay this really fair color or I would burn. After I had the mole removed, my mentality was anything but logical, because I actually went directly to a tanning salon from my surgery. And I remember thinking, oh, this stinks because I'm going to have a tan line from the steri strips. So after my diagnosis, they had to go in and basically cut out a big chunk of skin on my stomach and leave me with this horrendous, 5-inch C-shaped scar on my abdomen. But additionally, in order to make sure that it hadn't spread, they went in and actually took out lymph nodes. Luckily, the cancer hadn't spread inside my body, so I had only remained at a stage 2 melanoma, which was really good news for me and my family. For me, it was the year after the surgery that was one of the hardest times, because now not only had I given myself cancer, or so I thought, and had I gone through this experience of almost dying, but now I was right back to where I was when I was 16 years old, hating the fair skin and not being able to do anything about it at this point. You have to learn to love you for the way you are. There's no reason to hurt yourself. There's no reason to put yourself in any type of danger in order to achieve somebody else's, idea of what beauty is. I wish that someone had kind of told me in high school what the risks were, what to do to properly protect your skin. Learn that just by visiting a tanning bed once a month increases your risk of melanoma by 75% is mind-boggling. Well, now that I've been diagnosed with melanoma, I'm at a greater risk to get it again. Having to get moles removed, every other month basically, is a really emotionally trying time. Having to worry about, do I have melanoma again? What is this mole going to come back as? Is it going to come back as just a freckle or a mole, or is it going to come back as something serious? It's almost like your body becomes Swiss cheese. You're getting cut up so often that you think you'd be used to it, but emotionally it's a very hard time. The foundation has really kind of been the place where I can go and talk to kids about, how to protect yourself from this. And, the Teens on Tanning Forum has been an amazing experience by going and getting to talk to all these young men and women who they want to do something about it. They want to take action. I've had a lot of teens come up to me after giving a speech and, say to me, what you just said has changed, how I'm going to behave from now on. So the foundation has just been incredible as far as me getting to meet amazing people who feel so passionately about this cause, and just being able to share my story is therapeutic in any way.